Hello.
You there. No. Now advance.
We have them beat in numbers and in spirit. Do not fear, Guan Yu. Bring this castle down around them!
Behind me lies Liu Bei's home. I shall defend it with my life if need be. I won't let you or anyone else lay a hand on my brother's stronghold. Oh my might.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy's already invaded the castle? We have to hurry and drive them out. Any who invade our stronghold will be met with our blades.
The enemy officer shall return as a review of my strategy.
Good work, everyone. All the foes who entered the castle have fled.
Don't allow the enemy even a shred of hope. Attack them relentlessly.
How there's still so many of them?
All my might.
I'm counting on you. Let us divide our efforts to hold the enemy's advance. Advance now. As long as
The enemy
I'm
officer
here,
has
you
been
won't
defeated.
get through. I don't care how many men you have. Now be gone unless you wish to taste my blade.
So, this is what Guan Yu is like when he's serious. Facing him head-on may be a difficult feat.
You have my thanks. We pulled through somehow. With your help. We'll go defend the gate.
Take this! There we go! Get this here!
did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Oh, wow, Lee. The enemy officer
great help indeed.
has been defeated.
Allow us to defend the gate.
So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
I would be honored if I could test my skills against you!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
No letting up. Press the attack. The enemy will crumble soon enough.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here alone? I'll make you regret that decision.
Xiakou Castle
The
is
enemy
surrounded
officer
by rivers.
has been
Liu
defeated.
Bei's forces will likely be wary of any attempts to flood it. So, let's test that theory first.
Start the advance!
So the enemy is after the floodgates. Then they'll have to answer to me.
Fear not! Push on through! Onward! Have faith in our victory!
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Take this easy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The real fight starts now.
The enemy's holding up
The enemy
well,
officer
considering the difference in
has been
strength of our
defeated.
forces. Even so, the resistance cannot last forever.
This appears to be as far as we go. Your aid is truly welcome. We are all in good debt now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I thought they'd come marching in with a huge army. Does this mean they're nearly done for?
We've been able to hold out until now. Still, Cao Cao's forces are no joke.
Still putting up a fight? Well, I suppose I should have expected as much from the famed Guan Yu. Still, he must be getting quite nervous under these circumstances. Let's take advantage of the situation while he's on the back foot.
Shameful! What just happened?
The enemy formation has changed. We can approach the enemy's stronghold now. Like this trap. Yes. We won't
The
last
enemy
long at this
officer
rate.
has been defeated.
Let us take this chance to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. There we go. Now.
I'm still needed. That means I must fall back for now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looks like it worked. Now, it's time to put an end to Guan Yu.
Lord Guan Yu, I, Zhang Liao, shall be your opponent. Ready your weapon!
I was more than ready for a trap. I'll cleave my way through and bring us that much closer to victory.
With this, we have put Guan Yu in check. Now is our chance to take Xiaopei Castle. Shall we initiate the advance?
If the castle falls, all of this will be for naught. Still, all we can do now is fight the foes before us. Now, believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Our victory to come.
I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Your efforts truly are impressive, but I cannot lose for the sake of Lord Cao Cao.
Was that move intentional or just foolish?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Counterattack. The enemy officer
I shall retreat now,
has been defeated.
so that I may fight again another day.
You are foolish for charging ahead like this. If you were under my command, I would have you executed.
Such tremendous strength. Get up.
Fulton, I shall put my all into halting your advance. Here and now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
With all my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I hope you're ready, for we cannot allow an isolated enemy to escape.
Take this!
If you will. If you will.
Prepare yourselves.
The enemy officer
Far from
has
complete.
been defeated.
Yet I have no choice but to retreat now.
Let's go.
We're going to end this with my own hands.
Time to advance.
Better witness to my power. All my might.
I did not expect.
The enemy
I
officer
have no choice
has been defeated.
but to retreat.
Bear witness to my power.
Our hard work has borne fruit. We've got the upper hand now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're a capable sort, to say the least. Let's go. Keep that up.
Come now, surrender your life to me.
Let's go.
I won't let you.
Let's go.
For now, you'll accept this, won't you? Fantastic.
With all my might. Regrettably, I am ill-equipped for this task. I must retreat.
Who knew there was such a tough guy here? Better back off from them.
We've broken through.
Accept it.
This is our chance. Onward to victory.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've had so much fun, but it seemed it's about time for me to withdraw.
So, you're among their ranks. Now it makes sense why we've had such trouble.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Shall hold to challenges. Behold. Take me. You broke through that encirclement. You really are a dangerous one, Guan Yu. I'm afraid I'll have to take you down.
Let our strength decide the outcome of this battle. Ready your weapon.
Let's go.
Time to attack. Prepare yourselves. Time to act. All right.
My strength.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hard to have turned after we held such a great advantage. Indeed. Even so, it is futile to struggle against us. You lot have no chance of winning.
The enemy officer
Assault Xiaopei.
has been defeated.
Must capture the castle. Post haste.
By the heavens, Lord Cao Cao himself is here. We better retreat for now and bolster the castle's defenses. I won't give in, no matter how many people you throw at me. As long as I draw breath, I, Guan Yu, shall protect this stronghold.
Such spirit.
Lord Guan Yu! The castle has already fallen! Surrender at once!
Never! I shall fight to my last breath!
You would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to...
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful. Ah, there you are.
Lord Cao Cao, I cannot thank you enough for ensuring the safety of Liu Bei's family.
Think nothing of it. More importantly, I have something I want to ask you. Guan Yu, what would you say to an invitation to remain in my service?
What?
Yes. I would like for Guan Yu to eventually come under my command instead of being a mere guest. I want him to walk with me on the path to power.
I am flattered by the offer, but I will stand by my brother's side for as long as I draw breath.
And what if Liu Bei is no longer of this world?
Lord Cao Cao.
No need to look so grim. I merely asked what if. I will not force you to decide now. Take your time and think it over.
Certainly. He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family. That is a debt I must repay, and I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has. No matter how many losses he suffers, my brother is the only one that can bring salvation to the victims of our troubled times.
I never expected you to fall back under my influence. I'm glad to see you, Ziluan. Ever since you joined Liu Bei, I was certain we would never get another chance to meet like this. But now, both you and Guan Yu have fallen right into my hands. I can think of no greater gift. Are you? Well, it's good that you've made up your mind. After the loss of Xia Pei, Liu Bei's whereabouts are still unknown. You may stay here for as long as you wish. Of course, if you're already determined to stay, I'd much rather you remain permanently in my service. In any case, I see no reason to keep you under guard. I promise you will be treated with all It goes without saying that Liu Bei's family will also be well taken care of. Get some rest for now, Ziluan. May your next journey be fruitful. And hopefully, at my side.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize the place.
I'm just glad we can walk around outside now without having to look over our shoulders.
What does peace even look like? I sure don't.
Xiao Pei is far smaller
Lord
than
Zuluan has a discerning eye.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao's rules.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao.
Xiao Pei is far smaller
Lord
than the...
Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
This location is too valuable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades!
officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. It must be good. Let us fight! Take this!
Defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might!
Let's go.
This territory.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening!
An opening.
End is here!
Counterattack.
Now!
Take this. Now.
Believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory is ours. I'll show Lord Liu Bei.
What does peace even...
Finally found myself a job.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it.
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima, greatly outnumbered. They must be trying to quash our...
Be that as it may, and we must discover.
Send a small force to... Though if we can separate...
Separate them how?
Very well. I will join the assault.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it. I wonder if that's thanks to Lord Cao Cao.
Yellow Turban surrendered.
The children remain innocent and unflappable. I heard something's about to happen in Guandu.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out. Not many people can read and write. The few who can ought to make that. Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is... Everything's gotten so exciting.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can ought to make that their weapon. Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
What does peace even look like? I should...
Let's begin.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Listen.
My time has come.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baima Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baima Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side. March forward!
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjing. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target it. Go on.
The enemy
We
officer
march at once.
has been defeated. territory. Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory.
Let's march!
Lord Cao Cao's renown makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Paimon should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
My lord, a battalion of Cao Cao's forces are advancing on this position. You must prepare to meet him in battle.
Good. You have done well to warn us. Men, prepare to counterattack. Now, come out. Now, begin the assault.
Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong. Our victory is imminent. I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade. Has been defeated.
Emperor Wan Yu! Fight me! You think you are skilled enough?
So they have spotted our advance. This leaves us no choice but to cut through their ranks with a frontal assault.
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated. My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
All my
Let's go. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this. I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
Take this. Can't really do better than that. I expected more. Officer.
Taking the fort at Yanjin? I cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. We must reclaim it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's start the advance.
Good. We've recovered our footing.
Come, everyone! Muster up your courage! Start the advance.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own. Now, take this. Time to act. Take this.
You are sick. Guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice. Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak pool at the feet of the Emperor. That is why you must be eliminated. To bring peace.
I do not know who you are or from where you hail, but you seem to be driven by a strong conviction.
And I think this...
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is this as far as my path is to take me? Take this!
Prepare yourselves.
This is the fate of all who oppose me.
Time to act.
All my might. And I think this...
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Worthy adversary indeed.
Leave it to me. This should do it.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
With a solid stratagem, I challenge you to battle.
Hold strong.
I'm grateful for your assist.
Attack without
Invested.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother. I, Guan Yu, have defeated enemy officer Yan Liang.
What? Yan Liang has been defeated. Impossible. This cannot be.
I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Send in Wen Chou. Attack Yanjin and bring me Cao Cao's head.
His crimson tail feathers dance in the wind as he tears across the battlefield. He must be.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanjin. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. Take it across the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind.
The enemy
Also
officer
be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
Let's go.
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
Did I judge the situation poorly?
Great. I'm counting on you.
appear when you're most needed.
That is a talent in itself.
It's over.
We can't hold on much longer. We need a way through.
Take this. Time to act.
Better ready yourself.
Take this.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
The sash.
The enemy officer
The sacred
has
sword
been defeated.
won. Those eyes. Yes. You must be.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
Let's go.
The time is right. We should attack now.
Fight. Get ready. Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it. Concentrate, leave none alive! Skills are impressive. I've learned a lot from watching them. Time's right. Let's go. Well done.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer. There's no virtue in dying so little. I shall retreat and fight another day. Seems to take a charge. The enemy officer.
Hopefully we can avoid making mistakes.
Forgive me for imposing on you.
The enemy officer has been
I'm ready
defeated.
to face any punishment.
With all my might.
Hold my power! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's time we made our weapon. Ready yourself!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it all. Why did it have to end like this?
What? Wenshaw has fallen! This is not possible. What on earth happened? I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wenshaw, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side, but overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now. This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humble.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops. But the flow of the battle...
It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the... We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What are you saying, Zuluan? Don't tell... You won't answer? Well, if you had you have forgotten, yet even you submit to a... Though this seems... Juha. What did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on? Or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember Juha, and now you're living remember.
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Zuluan. Down your own path.
I thought you would... I have some advice for you, Zu. If you insist on... You must... Well... I look forward...
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu.
Juha. I had been... It may be that the Juha... That seems to be the logical conclusion. Zulu, I believe you and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you the key to unlocking your past is most likely... However, I would... But... That...
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as
Everything's gotten so expensive.
So you remember, and now, I am born, I think, you, because now, the dream I made, feeling from this, now, go forth. You do not need, and thank you, Z.
Good. You did well. Yes. There is nothing more to be done. Well, as for you, Z, now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. But yes, Archer, on second thought, maybe I could linger. Well, I learned now, which is a roundabout way of asking. Thank you, Zilawan. I shall...
What's there? You, but any
Lord, and there,
Liu,
his,
then
do not let,
brother. They say Liu Bei is in Shu